Hello students, how are you all? Hope that you all are fine as well as healthy. We are learning 11th Science Biology chapter number 4, and the title of chapter number 4 is about the animal kingdom. And you know that it is the last video lecture of chapter number 4. It means you know that all different type of phylums and classes were completed, means the classification of the invertebrates as well as vertebrates was completed. And today we will talk about the one remaining class of the phylum Chordata and subclass Vertebrata, which is known as what? Which is known as the class Mammals. Okay, so you can say that the most important class of your syllabus, which is known as the class Mammals. So first of all, we are going to talk about some characteristic and some classification with examples of the class Mammals, or sometimes it is known as the class Mammalia. Okay, so see here, in last video lecture we can say that in last video lecture we have talked about the elves, and you know the different type of characters of elves. Okay, some peculiar structures are also there, like the forewings are modified into wings, hind limbs are modified into claws. Okay, then we can say that the both upper and lower jaws are modified into beak. So these are the some peculiar structure, okay, found in the birds, means the peculiar structures or the peculiar characteristic of the members which are there in the class Elves. Okay, today we are going to talk about the class Mammals. So we can say that, see here, the title of today's video lecture is the class Mammal, or sometimes it is known as class Mammalia. So title is what? Title is class Mammals, or sometimes it is known as what? Sometimes it is known as the class Mammalia. Okay, it is the last class. Okay, it means we can say that today it is the last video lecture of this chapter. So now see, first point, mammals, we can say that they are the animals, or we can say that they having or the presence of mammary gland. Okay, so first point is what? First point is presence of mammary gland. So mammary gland, presence of mammary gland is the main important characteristic of the members of the class mammal. Okay, mammary gland is present, means presence of what? Presence of mammary gland. We can say that this mammary gland means it is present in both. It is present in both. Mammary gland is present in both male as well as female. Okay, it is present in both male as well as female. Mammary gland is present in both male as well as female, but in male it is not well developed. Okay, mammary gland is not well developed. Mammary gland is not well developed in man. It means in male, mammary gland is functionless. Okay, it is not well developed. Okay, but in the case of female, we can say that. But in the case of female, we can say that in female, it is well developed. It is well developed. Okay, you can say that in female it is well developed, and you know that in mammary gland we can say that the production of milk is there, means milk will be produced. Milk will be produced in mammary gland, and this milk will be useful as the nutrient material or for the nourishment of the newly born baby, means newly born young ones. Okay, so we can say that it is present in both, means mammary gland is present in both male as well as female, but we can say that it is only well developed in female individual. It is not well developed in male individual. We can say that milk will be produced. We can say that here milk is produced. Milk is produced in mammary gland. Okay, we can say that milk is produced in mammary gland, means mammary gland will produce milk. Okay, and with the help of this milk, okay, it is one type of nutritive material. It is one type of nutritive material for what? For newly born young ones. Okay, for newly born young ones. So it is the first point, and first point is about what? First point is about the mammary gland. Again, we are going to revise the first point. Presence of mammary gland is the most important characteristic of class Mammalia. Mammary gland is present in both male as well as female, but in male it is not well developed, while in the case of female it is very much well developed. Milk will be produced in mammary gland, and this milk is one type of nutritive material for the newly born baby or the newly born young one. It is the first point. Okay, now if we talk about the second point, if we talk about the habitat, if we talk about the habitat of animals belongs to class mammal, we can say that some mammals are terrestrial, some mammals are terrestrial, some mammals are terrestrial, means they are able to live, okay, on land, means they are able to live in the jungles, on the in the forest, on the grassland. Okay, some are terrestrial, some are aquatic also. Like you know that the whale is one type of mammal, seahorse, sea lion, this both are one type of mammal, and these are the one type of aquatic mammal. Whale is not a fish. Okay, remember, whale is not a fish. Whale is one type of what? Whale is one type of mammal. So terrestrial are there, they are aquatic. Okay, some mammals are burrowing mammals. Okay, like you know that the shrew, okay, then mouse, means the rodents, some rodents animals, okay, are the burrowing type of animals. So terrestrial, aquatic, or we can say that burrowing mode of life. Some mammals showing the arboreal mode of life, like the squirrel. Squirrel is what? Squirrel is one type of mammal, and squirrel showing the arboreal mode of life. So 2 points are there. First point is about the mammary gland, second point is about their habitat. Now if we talk about the third point, point number 3, if we talk about the external skeleton. External skeleton means we can say that if we talk about the exoskeleton, if we talk about the exoskeleton, so we can say that, see, in fishes as exoskeleton scales are there. Okay, in amphibia exoskeleton is absent because they are able to do the respiration with the help of their skin. In the case of reptiles, some type of plates, scutes and scales are there. In the case of aves, okay, feathers are present, okay, as the exoskeleton. But what about the mammals? We can say that in the case of mammals as exoskeleton, hairs are there, then their nails are there, okay, some type of horns are there. So presence of hairs, nails or horns as well as the exoskeleton. So you will remember that as exoskeleton in mammals, nails are there, then we can say that horns are there, okay, and then we can say that some type of hairs are there. So it is the point number 3, which is about the external skeleton, means the exoskeleton. If you talk about the point number 4, we can say that what about the endoskeleton? What about the endoskeleton? We can say that endoskeleton is made up of bones. Endoskeleton is made up of bones as well as cartilage. Okay, means endoskeleton is made up of bone or the cartilage. So we can say that bones as well as cartilage. You know that the maximum bones are present in our body, and this one are the one type of examples of cartilage. Okay, so endoskeleton is made up of bone as well as cartilage both. It's about the point number 4. Now if we talk about the point number 5, forelimbs and hind limbs. Okay, forelimbs and hind limbs. Okay, forelimbs and hind limbs are modified. Forelimbs and hind limbs are modified into different type of structures. Like in human, forelimbs are modified into hands and hind limbs are modified into legs. But in the case of horse, in the case of cow, in the case of some carnivorous animals, we can say that the both limbs are useful for the running as well as walking. Okay, so different type of purpose will be there. Okay, you will remember that forelimbs and hind limbs are modified according to different type of purpose. For example, for holding, okay, or for the purpose of grasping. Okay, see, we have the forelimb, means we have the hands for the purpose of the holding the food, okay, for the purpose of grasping something. So the purpose of our forelimb is different, while the purpose of the forelimb of lion is also different. It is useful for the walking, okay, it is also useful for the running, okay, or the chasing, or the chasing after the prey. So forelimbs and hind limbs are modified into various or the different type of structures. So point number 5 is about the forelimbs and hind limbs. If we talk about the point number 6, we can say that they having the well developed, or they are the well developed animals. It means we can say that they are one type of higher vertebrates. Okay, you will remember they are what? They are one type of higher vertebrates. So remember, mammals are what? We can say that mammals are one type of higher vertebrates. So you will remember mammals. You know that in lower vertebrates we can say that it will start from the cyclostomata and ends up to what? And ends up to the amphibia. From reptile, aves and mammals. Okay, reptiles, aves and mammals, these three classes are one type of higher vertebrates. Okay, so they are one type of well developed animals and the higher vertebrate. If we talk about the point number 7, what about the condition of heart? Okay, point number 7, we can say that what about the condition of heart? We can say that heart is 100% 4-chambered. So presence of, we can say that presence of 4-chambered heart. Okay, presence of how many? Presence of 4-chambered heart. So you will remember mammals having 4-chambered heart. It means we can say that in 4-chambered heart presence of 2 auricles. Okay, presence of 2 auricles and presence of 2 ventricles. So we can say that 2 auricles and 2 ventricles are present. Okay, you will remember mammals having how many chambered? Mammals having 4-chambered heart. Okay, you know that in fishes 2-chambered heart is there. In amphibia and reptile 3-chambered heart is there. In aves and mammals 4-chambered heart is there. But there is one exception in the class reptiles, crocodile. Crocodile belongs to class reptiles, but crocodile having the 4-chambered heart. Okay, so condition of heart will be, you will remember 4-chambered heart is there. Presence of 2 auricles as well as presence of 2 ventricles. Okay, it is point number 7. Now, if we talk about the point number 8, we can say that they are one type of warm-blooded animal. They are one type of warm-blooded animal. Warm-blooded animals means we can say that they are able to survive anywhere. Okay, I am writing here. What is the meaning of warm-blooded animal? They are able to survive anywhere. They are able to survive anywhere. They are able to survive anywhere. It means we can say that they do not change their body temperature. They do not change their body temperature. They do not change their body temperature. According to what? We can say that according to surrounding environment. According to what? According to surrounding environment. Okay, so these are the first 8 points. 8 points are completed. First of all, you are going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, take a screenshot of this thing. 8 points are completed. હવે હું તમને આમાંથી ક્યાં MCQ બની શકે એની વિશેની વાત કરી દઉં. From next lecture થી આપણે થોડા ઘણા MCQ ની પણ વાત કરશું. MCQ in the sense કે ભાઈ ટોપિક ભણી ગયા પછી એમાંથી કેટલા MCQ બને, બરોબર? એ ખરેખર તમારે કરવાનું હોય છે એ ફેરબુક બનાવતી વખતે કે તમે આખું પોઈન્ટ વાઇઝ લખો અને પછી તમે એના MCQ હાથે બનાવો. પણ પોસિબલ હશે તો નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર થી, કેમ કે આ ચેપ્ટર તો પૂરું થઈ જશે આજે, નેક્સ્ટ વિડિયો લેક્ચર થી ન્યુ ચેપ્ટર જ્યારે આવશે તો પોસિબલ હશે તો હું તમને એને MCQ પણ બનાવીને ભેગા આપીશ. મતલબ કે ટોપિક પૂરો થાય પછી તમને એના હું 10 12 15 જેટલા પણ MCQ થતા હોય તમને MCQ મતલબ કે 1 લાઇનર ક્વેશ્ચન તમને હું લખીને આપીશ. ઓકે, So you will write this in the different book. એટલે તમારે અલગ book બનાવવાની છે. It will be the called as the book of MCQ. Okay. So this 8 points are completed. હવે જોવા દે આમાં તમને MCQ કીધો. The first MCQ, presence of what? Presence of the mammary gland. Okay. So you will remember presence of mammary gland is the characteristic of the mammal. Okay. Present in both male and female, but only well developed in what? Only well developed in female. Okay, what is the main function? Main function is milk production. Okay, you will remember main function is the milk production. First of all, milk will be formed in mammary gland. Then after the born of the young ones, the milk will be secreted by the mammary gland. Habitat, you know that the external skeleton. Okay, means exoskeleton. It is MCQ. Hairs are there, nails are there, horns are there. Remember, scales, plates and scutes are not there as exoskeleton of the mammal. Endoskeleton, you know that then we can say that condition of heart. It is the one letter question. 4-chambered heart is there, 2 auricles, okay, and 2 ventricles are there. Warm blooded type of animal. So see, you can say that here maybe 9 or 10 MCQs are there. Okay, actually each point having the 2 or 3 MCQ. Okay, so we have 8 points and each point having the 2 or 3 MCQ. If we go with the average of 2, total 15 or the 16 MCQ will be there. Okay, and you will write this MCQ in your different type of book of MCQ, or you can write also after writing the topic. તમે ટોપિક લખી લ્યો પછી પણ તમે MCQ એની સાથે સાથે લખી શકો છો, બરોબર? But see, MCQ is essential, okay, because you know that your NEET examination is of the MCQ, means multiple choice question, and your Gujarat board examination having the 50% weightage of MCQ. So 8 points are completed. If we talk about the next one, point number 9, we can say that point number 9, presence of, point number 9, we can say that presence of external ear. Okay, presence of what? Presence of external ear, which is known as pinna. Okay, presence of what? We can say that presence of external ear. This one, external ear, is known as what? External ear is known as the pinna. So remember, presence of what? Presence of external ear in the mammals. Actually 3 types of ear are there: internal ear, middle ear and external ear. So in the case of mammals, we can say that external ear is present. See, external ear is present in us, but it is functionless. While in the case of the dog family and cat family, it is doing its function. Okay, it will see in the direction from where the waves of the different type of length is coming. Okay, so you have observed this in the case of dog as well as cat, but you see in humans it is functionless, it is not working. So external ear is present. You will remember that external ear, which is known as pinna, is present. Then point number 10, we can say that presence of 12 pair of, okay, presence of 12 pair of cranial nerves. Okay, presence of how many? Presence of 12 pair of cranial nerves. So you will remember how many pairs of cranial nerves are there. We can say that 12 pairs of cranial nerves, and this all 12 pairs of cranial nerves arising from the head region, okay, or from the cranium region, or from the different part of the brain. You know that the forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain is there. Okay, so you will remember presence of 12 pair of cranial nerves, which are going to arise from the different part of the cranium, means the head. Okay, point number 10 is completed. Now point number 11, we can say that generally they are viviparous. Okay, generally they are viviparous. What is the meaning of viviparous? Viviparous is equal to they give birth to young ones. Okay, they give birth to young ones. So you will remember generally they are viviparous type of animal, means they give birth to what? They give birth to their young ones. Okay, means they will not lay egg. Okay, they will not lay egg, but they will give birth to the young one. But see, some exception is there. For example, if we talk about the platypus, okay, if we talk about the platypus means common name will be the duckbill. Okay, common name will be the duckbill. Duckbill is one type of egg-laying mammal. Okay, duckbill is one type of egg-laying mammal. So you will remember the example of the duckbill. Platypus means duckbill is one type of egg-laying mammal, and remember duckbill is one type of connecting link between aves and mammals. See, it is important one. Duckbill or the platypus, we can say that duckbill or platypus is what we can say that it is one type of connecting link between aves and mammals. It is one type of connecting link between aves and mammals. Okay, so remember, I say platypus is mammal, but platypus having the webbed feet. Webbed feet means, you know, the duck is one type of aquatic bird. So duck having the webbed feet. Okay, so SMS duck, the webbed feet is present in the platypus. Platypus having the beak. Okay, generally mammals don't have beak. Okay, mammals having the jaws, but platypus having what? Platypus having the beak, like the birds. Okay, we can say that mammals having the teeth. This type of teeth is there, but platypus don't have any type of teeth. That's why platypus is one type of connecting link between aves and mammals, because the some characters of platypus are connected or are as like as the aves, and some are as like as the mammals. Okay, so you will remember platypus is equal to duckbill. We have a photograph of duckbill in your textbook. You are going to see it later. Okay, point number 11 is there. Point number 12, we can say that presence of different type of teeth means we can say that dentition is there. Okay, now we have the new word. What is the meaning of dentition? Dentition means we can say that the arrangement of teeth. Okay, the arrangement of teeth is known as dentition. The arrangement of teeth is known as what? Is known as the dentition. Okay, you know that the two types of dentition is there. We can say that the homodont and heterodont. What is the meaning of homodont? If the all teeth are similar, it is known as homodont, and if the all teeth are dissimilar, then it is known as the heterodont. Like, see, we are the humans. We having the total 4 types of teeth. Remember the 4 names. We can say that first one, we can say that incisor. First name is incisor. Second name is what? Second name is canine. Second one is canine. Third one is what? Third one is the premolar. Third one is the premolar, and fourth one is the molar. So we having the heterodont type of teeth. Okay, we means humans having the heterodont